Oh my God,
Okay,
Brandon, say that all over
Okay.
again.
So welcome to the All-Star Awards, brought to you by production, specifically me. In terms of, I've made this entire PowerPoint because I came in clutch this season with the interviews. I interviewed probably most of this entire interview process. So, and I picked up tribals and immunity challengers when no one fucking showed up. So yeet. As a disclaimer, all fraud was actually polled on each answer. So we had a list of questions we wanted. So the options will show up of what the vote ended up being between the person who got the most votes win. If there was a tie, we just debated until we saw an answer. Don't kill us. We definitely left some stuff out. If you feel like you want to add something in, do it.
Brandon, can you slow down a little bit? I'm so sorry. This is feeling like that one tribal council.
Yeah. I'll slow down.
It's feeling like Brian during his opening speech.
Yes. Bury that. I'm just very
Please.
excited. Anyways, the first award we have, is the best physical player. This ended up being between two people, Brian and Esteban. Now, before we get into this, does anyone have any predictions on who wins?
Brian.
Well, actually, shocker, we ended up choosing Esteban as the physical player of the season. Y'all won the same two challenges. I believe y'all won 2 challenges each apiece. Brian, if you had just been a versus redemption challenger, this would not have been a debate. This challenge was specifically designed to torture you and your emotional psyche. If anything, this twist was meant to torture you. I very much hope you know that. Does any prod have anything you want to say?
You're welcome for the twist.
I've got nothing to add except that I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I voted Esteban, but I mean, it was pretty dead even in terms of physical game. Just with the no immunities, it kind of fucked up Brian's numbers. But I don't think you would have beat the single season record even so, right? You would have just had 4, not 6.
Yeah, I would have only had 4 if I wanted to.
Yeah. So Zachy's still most superior for one season.
All right. Next award, we have Best Social Player. This is between Courtney, Justin, and Sam. Any guesses?
Sam?
Justin.
Courtney.
Jared.
Yeah, I'm on the fence because Courtney could get it. She even had me ready to watch her win.
Courtney.
No, do you know what? I think Kat's gonna win it.
Kat's over there shaking her head. And the winner of the Best Social Player goes to Courtney. Courtney, my girl, seeing you in action made my jaw drop. The fact that you pretty much it was insane. It was just insane how well you were able to just genuinely connect with everybody in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Insane. And I have never seen you play before, but what the fuck, girl?
Courtney, do you have anything you want to say? She said.
I just want to say Courtney's a slay. I mean, we always know that her social game is literally the best thing about her and better than everybody else in the org community. Throwback to that one time I played with Courtney and Sam, and Courtney's like, yeah, I just had a 4-hour call with Patrick, and I was like, yeah, fuck you, I could never. So slay. And then that's when I knew I wasn't getting Patrick's vote.
All right.
Patrick, vote for me?
I think he was one of the. I don't fucking remember. I think he was.
I don't
know. Anyways, the next category is the Best Strategic Player. Here we have 2 options because these were the only 2 that got votes. Ryan and Jordan. Anyone have any clues as to who this is?
Brian.
It's gotta be Jordan. It's gotta be Jordan.
Let's go, Jordan.
Y'all are just being sweet.
Well, Jordan, it isn't you. It's Brian.
I knew.
Brian, watching you in your prod chat, literally just type every single move you want to make out, every single potential opportunity, and then try to enact that. My brother, I wish I can somehow adopt that and put it into my own brain because what the fuck? The things that people say about you being a strat bot, I believe because of what I saw in your project.
I am.
Gamebot nerd.
Yeah. Anyways, next is Best Confessionals. which is between
Brian, you do not get to take this one from me. You
I
just
didn't
don't get
confuse
to.
me.
Jake, do you think you're gonna win this?
Yeah, I bet.
Well, congratulations. You did win Best Confessionals. For those of you who don't know, midway through the season, Jake did a cast assessment
Mm.
of every single person, pre-jury, jury, and prod. And it was single-handedly one of the funniest fucking things I have ever
We're
seen. in
gonna
this-
need to see that.
It is in Jake's confessional playlist. Jake, if you want me to remove it before I open the confessionals, that's fine. But I put it in Jake's confessionals just because I figured people would want to see it.
Wait,
That's
you're
awesome.
opening confessionals?
Yeah, all of them. My
Can we
favorite
opt
thing-
not to have them open?
Why, Malcolm?
No, you guys were instructed from the start of the season to tell
That's
us
fine.
which ones in particular you didn't want. So if anytime
Well, I'm
somebody
mostly
votes me-
thinking about the one where I had a mental breakdown.
Well, I'm pretty sure if there was one like that, Malkin, I think you did tell us not to upload it. If I remember correctly.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, Jake I'm pretty sure you won Best Confessionals in your season, Jake. It didn't change here. I loved when Jake said Brian is playing like a bitch. It was my favorite thing ever. So
Hold on, wait, you gotta give context. So what I did was I had everyone's picture, and then next to it another picture would pop up of something their game reminded me of. And I said, Brian is playing like a bitch. And then I had my picture and I said, I am playing like a bigger bitch. So that was not a dig on Brian. That was a
Just for context, it was funny as fuck watching it.
And then he had a lovely production one too.
I was called an egg. Next is most robbed preacher, which we have narrowed down to Derek, Divvy, and Quinn. Derek, specifically, you were in such a good position round one, and to see that not only just flounder, but for you to have such a sudden downfall was one of the most shocking things in this entire game. Divvy was eliminated one round before the merge, something that wasn't even really their fault, despite all the other stuff they did in this game, which painted them as a target.
the one thing that got Divvy out was the one thing that they didn't do to themselves in this game. And that was Peyton.
And then Quinn was genuinely someone we all had pegged as a winner's pick pre-merge. And then watching you get blindsided with the now idol in your pockets, when every single warning sign was telling you to play that fucking idol. Jordan told you to play that fucking idol.
told you to play it.
And you did not play that fucking idol. We could not give this award to anyone except you.
I'm
You
gonna
are
say it's
God's
a
creature.
self-inflicted rob. It really is. Like on a partial level, it's self-inflicted, but a rob nonetheless.
Girl, play your idol next time.
Quinn is the new Joshy 3 idols because we couldn't get Courtney 2 idols to happen. So
We had Courtney 3
God,
idols.
I feel bad. Move on to the next one.
All right. Next one is most robbed juror, which is between Esteban, Missy, and Sam. Any thoughts about who would win this?
Esteban?
Esteban?
And
Well, I will say this. The winner of this award goes to Sam. Sam, actually, we need to stress this. There was 2 points in your game that we need to talk about. Before Divvy and after Divvy.
So day 0 and then day 1 to the end of the game. Oh no, okay, no, Brandon. I don't feel like this is fully fair because Sam did so good in the merge.
Yeah,
Hmm.
no,
That's
I'm
why
saying
Sam was robbed because literally, like throughout you guys will see in power rankings, but Sam was in a contender spot for most of the early merge, along
Yes,
with
he was.
I want to say it was like Justin and Sam for the longest time as the contender. And then like just it seemed like almost out of nowhere that the whole Sam blindside was a thing, and then
Yeah. To add on to that, like once we hit the merge, Sam's game really did blossom a lot, and a lot of us saw him as a winner contender. I honestly had him pegged to win, actually. So when you got blindsided at the final 6, I can say none of us in the prod team ever saw that coming. We thought Jordan was fucked.
That was like every round, actually.
Yeah, it was.
We thought Jordan was fucked every round.
Sam, we love you to death, and you definitely deserve this award. Next award is the best duo, which is between Esteban and Missy and Brian and Courtney. Both were very, very good duos in this game, and we love you four to death. But we couldn't pick anything else except for Brian and Courtney. You two ran this fucking game into the ground, and the fact that no one even dared to try and take a shot against either of you that landed is mind-boggling. What really solidified this to me was when you watched Final Destination together. But honestly, I'm stunned. Like, you two were the two biggest threats going into this game, and the fact that you two paired up together for so long and you just ran this game, and I mean ran it.
Okay, Brandon, we get it.
Wait, does
Yeah,
Courtney?
fuck y'all. Me and Esteban
Wait.
were awesome.
You
I-
were.
Ah,
I would just like to say I think I was the only vote for Esteban in this thing.
thank you.
I'm gonna be real. What determined this for me was the fucking idle hot pocket. It was constant. Like I
The
didn't
second
even-
this came up, I was like, idle hot pocket.
even
Yep.
Brian underestimated it in the speech. It was literally like multiple times around that these motherfuckers were giving the idols back.
We
and
would
forth.
have, we just didn't find any idols. They already took
Really was
them, and
insane.
I don't look.
Courtney had all three at one point. Brian had both of Courtney's at one point, and I was like, "Keep them, bro. What are you fucking doing?" I don't know. The hot pocket was my favorite thing of your duo.
This house is a prison.
The idle hot potato. Next
Am I
award.
saying pocket? Oh, fuck me. I'm not even
Yeah.
drunk. I said hot pocket. That's
The
so
next,
funny.
the next award is for the best alliance. We have the Hail Mary Alliance. I know you guys renamed yourself, but I forgot what it was. So I just put Hail Mary, which was the
Oh,
minority
hell,
alliance of
that's-
Esteban, Jordan, and Missy.
The cockroaches, because we wouldn't die.
No, we renamed it because roaches gross me out to the fireflies.
And then there was the deployment, which was Brian, Courtney, Edward, Justin, and Sam, I believe. And then there was the trio of No Scary Bitches Allowed, which was Brian, Courtney, and Justin, the final 3 of this season.
I
you
think
have
we
any
got
guesses
names
on-
wrong. We don't remember names, y'all. We leave fucking chats.
It's me, y'all. I'm a scary bitch.
All right.
I think
And
it's only
winner
scary
of-
bitches allowed.
But
Only scary bitches allowed.
Yeah, that was my fault. I'm sorry.
yeah, I was going off of the products. And the winner of this award is Only Scary Bitches Allowed. You guys got the majority of our votes for Best Alliance. And frankly, since y'all made up the final 3, pretty well deserved.
I just want to say I drafted all 3 of you, so I'm the motherfucking goat. That's it.
As for me, Missy and Esteban, we don't agree because we couldn't have made it there possibly, but okay.
Yes.
You could have.
All right.
Megan, take a shot with me.
I took a little bit because I
What
already
am I? Some kind of chump?
get your fucking liquor. Are you
Mine's
ready?
malt liquor, but it counts.
You didn't say anything earlier.
It's here. Cheers.
Cheers to the next award. Let's get through this so they can talk, Brandon.
All right. The next award is Best Rivalry, which is between Sam and Divvy and Missy and Edward.
So help me God, if me and Ed don't get this, I'm going to flip a table.
Oh,
Well-
Missy, I'm so sorry for your luck.
You're gonna have to flip a table because the winner of this award,
You're not winning good.
hands down, was Sam and
You
Divvy.
guys, that's all I
Missy-
wanted.
Missy,
is all I
I don't want to
wanted.
hear it. I don't want to hear it. You were on a now round 1. It was the worst fucking thing for production ever. Sam threatening not to fucking do the video at all, and then them fucking winning the challenge was the biggest fucking blindside of the entire season because Sam and Divvy did not get along, and that's totally fine. But y'all stressed us the fuck out.
I'm crushed.
It was insane.
We had
I
no
worked for
choice.
that one, y'all. I worked for that one. I worked so hard.
I spent an entire therapy session talking about the Sam and Divvy music video fight. I shit you not, an entire therapy session.
I can
I'm
vouch that was
crushed.
true.
I
That
am
was
crushed.
100%
All
true.
of production needed therapy after round one and a new. Like, it was just, yeah, it was a lot.
Hey,
Oh, we can't
Sam,
really
do you
hear
have anything
love.
you want to say?
Me?
I can't hear you, love.
Me? Do I have anything? Do I have anything to say?
Sam,
No,
do you want to say
Sam.
something, Edward? Do you feel robbed of this award?
Oh, absolutely not, because there was no rivalry for me.
There was for me. Just because like in season 1, my primary goal was go out after you. Okay, you're tough, and I think people underestimate you. So this game, I was like, I don't need to win. I just need to go out after Edmo. And then you went out, and I was like, I'm a monster. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Anyways, let's move on. Next award is Best Move, which we have narrowed down to 4. Brian voting off Jordan at the final 4. Missy and Payne blindsiding Quinn pre-jury. The development blindsiding Malcolm. And Courtney telling everyone about her idols. Even though we wanted to scream at her for it. Does anyone have any ideas of who might win for Best Move?
I mean, I only knew about the one idol while I was in the game.
Well, we'll
It's
just
gotta
move
be
forward.
Courtney telling everyone it has to be.
Well, actually, it's not that. And it's not Brian voting off
It's
Jordan.
gotta be the Quinn blindside.
There is one move in this entire game that you can point as the crucial moment for this season as literally the game-changing blindside. That was Missy and Payne blindsiding Quinn with the idol in their pockets. That, as in by we need to say that that woman genuinely was a winner contender. And I fully believe that if Quinn had made the merge, she would have had like a chance to win.
Y'all don't
Can I
understand.
speak on
Quinn was
this?
number 1 in the power rankings.
No,
the
I feel
entire
bad about it. She could have
I
helped me.
I felt bad, but like, can I just say, okay, like I was already threatened by Quinn, tried my move with Jordan. Jordan was like, no, we love Quinn. And I'm sitting there like, I fucked up. And Peyton's like, can we talk on a call? I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. We talk, and the whole thing just happened to fall into place. And suddenly there was hope, because I was pretty sure Jordan and Quinn were going to come after me after that.
I took it a bit too far, so I apologize, Quinn, for that. But
Quinn, I'm sorry. You were
I didn't want her
amazing.
to play
And
an
that is the only
idol.
reason I was worried about you,
No,
because I
that
knew you
round,
were a contender.
that round, I wanted to vote Divvy, and Quinn was like, she was like, we need to vote Missy instead. Peyton said da 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 da. And I'm like, no, I said if we vote, you were like, I trust Peyton. I trust Peyton. I was like, okay.
Quinn, you were amazing. And I could not let you get to merge. I am so sorry.
I really
and then
did
it was
feel
that
bad about
vote. 2-2-2 most awkward tribal of the whole season for
That
me
was horrible.
our.
That was the most awkward tribal of the whole
Oh,
season.
it was-
Well,
it
when
was
I went out was
painful.
pretty bad, but when
I do
Quinn
feel
went out,
bad. I
Move
told
on.
production I felt bad too, so I was not.
I felt bad about Divvy.
It weighed on my heart. I hope you know that.
You're totally fine. All good.
But yeah, that move was honestly the single biggest pre-merge move we have ever seen in Triumph history, and nothing in the merge came close to how earth-shattering this move was.
My heart was broken.
All of our hearts were broken.
Mine
And
was.
that is why I did it. I knew everybody's hearts were broken. And I'm like, no.
I even
no.
tried y'all. I even told y'all to vote me out over her, and you still didn't. I was
And then
like,
Peyton's
"Take me
like,
out."
with all due respect, this is why we're doing it. And I
That was a good
like,
quote. That was a good quote. That was a good quote. I will say.
It was good. It was a whole moment.
All right. Now to pair with best move, we also have worst move of the season. That is the minority voting against Jake. Jordan, you're not calming the fuck down at all. Everyone following Courtney with 2 idols and not trying to make a move against her. Esteban giving away his idol clue at the merge. And then Courtney and Justin not cutting Brian at the final 4.
Can we take 2 seconds to acknowledge, and I lied about this for no reason at all. It didn't matter. I was in minority. I didn't vote against Jake. I never voted against Jake. And then I was like, I don't know who did it. It was me. I'm an asshole, but I was never going to vote against Jake.
Who were the votes then?
Can I tell you? The votes against you that round were Jake, obviously, Esteban, and Malcolm.
Wow.
Oh wait, no, I think it was actually the votes against you were Missy, Jake.
Yeah.
and Malcolm.
I was not voting against Jake.
Yeah, I tried, y'all.
I'm gonna just say straight up, Missy. Oh,
That's why I
Oh,
had
Missy.
applaud Daggum Brian for
You
game.
won the award.
Every round I made a pact with Brian that we wouldn't vote for each other or come for each other. I'm pretty sure that, and so I couldn't do it. I knew we would have a 5-5 tie, but I couldn't do it because I know
That caused me and you to argue later,
Now.
by the way.
Wait, how could
It
you
sure
know
did.
it was a 5-5 tie when I didn't even know what I was doing till I got to the voting booth?
No, because
Hi,
I
so
wanted to
quick
vote. Because I
question,
wanted to vote for. I didn't want to vote for Jake. Does that make sense?
We need to
So
we need
if
to go through this quickly and we can discuss more later. I'm
Yes.
sorry. I need to give Jeremy the Zoom because he needs those power grab and he can't log
All
on.
right.
I'm on a Zoom.
Let's move through. So the
Oh.
winner of worst move
Got it. Never mind.
will be Courtney and Justin not cutting Brian at the final four. Genuinely, we were screaming at you guys for being fucking idiots for not doing that. Justin,
No. Here's
honestly-
the thing. Justin, and you guys will see this. And talk about it. Justin was literally the jury's favorite all the way up until around final 5, but solidified in final 4. Like, I swear to God, the jury hated Brian and Courtney so much on a game level that like Justin was literally a lock for this win. And it was like really starting at final 5, but final 4 really solidified it. Of the fact that like Courtney and Justin specifically voted out Jordan. I mean, that is when the jury completely flipped and was very much pro Brian. So like that for that reason, I mean, I don't know about Courtney if they would have like been better with her. I don't know. But
That's why I said I was pro Justin the whole time I was there, and then that shit
it
turned.
was the fucking flip was insane. The jury was literally obsessed with Justin, like because he was at the top of our power rankings because of what the jury was saying.
Yeah.
Um,
Justin, that move cost you the game. And that's why this award is going to you and Courtney.
Jordan said he was going to win, though. Was that false?
he had a good chance to win. Well, he
But
had
a lot of
chance
people are
against
pissed
them
at
both,
him.
but I don't know if he would have beat you, Justin. But I think like
On-
had the jury stayed mad at Brian and Courtney, he could have beaten them.
On my jury call, people confirmed because I asked because I really went in, Justin. That wasn't bullcrap. I went in being like I was afraid to make it to the end anyway, and they were like, "Why?" And I was like, "Because I was gonna lose," and they were like, "No." And I was like, "What?" Because I was so traumatized from the time prior. Anyway, I wasn't bullcrapping you with that, you know. But
The more that Jordan played, the better Jordan got. Which, yeah.
All right, for the next award, we have funniest moments. And trust me, there was a lot that weren't on here. Shout out to Anel 3.0's Garlic Phone and the new Chris Stoner. Specific shout out to those two that did not make it. So we have Jordan winning Knight's moves without knowing how to play, which was the most fucking frustrating thing ever, but suddenly the most hysterical. We have Jake's mid-season cast assessments, as we've discussed before. The diving for buried treasure challenge, which is just hysterical. Esteban and his dildos. Quinn finding the idol and then faking it to her alliance on call for like an hour straight.
Wait, that was so good. She was literally in her prod chat, like, guys, I don't know what to do. How do I fake doing this idol hunt? It was so cute.
And then a now shocking music video win. What is something specifically for us because what? So for the winner of this award, we are giving it to Jordan winning Knight's moves without knowing how to play. You do
Dead,
not know how
dead,
frustrating it was
fucking
for
dead.
that man to not make an L.
There was one point where
Yes.
Brian asked in his prod chat, is player number 2 dead? And I was like, I think so. I think he might be because it took Jordan like 8 tries on his first couple moves to get a fucking valid Knight move.
it was 7, Megan. 7 tries. And I knew Courtney. I called Courtney after. I was like, did you know that was me? And she was like, He was
And then he
sweet.
When I
fucking won
tell
it
you-
with like 3 moves. And he
When
did
I
it.
tell you I woke up in the chat and literally all prog members were like, what the fuck occurred? And I was just like, what have I walked into?
That shit was
And then I've seen.
Funny as-
all right. The next award is actually Hero of the Season.
Okay, we're in the big 3 now.
We're in the big 3. Between you guys, the votes that we have tabulated are for Esteban, Jordan, and Malcolm.
Esteban.
The winner of this award is Esteban. And we need to say this right now. This was not a fucking contest within the entire Prod team. This award was locked for Esteban even before the man got voted out.
It was decided. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, Esteban had the underdog story. Esteban's an angel. Even though I call Esteban a villain all the time, he had a very hero game this season.
Yeah, he
Okay.
did.
Now, for the next award, for every hero, we must have a villain. And funnily enough, this is the first time
Final three. The final three. Just do it.
it's actually not. For the first time, someone from Hero to the Season is also nominated for Villain of the Season. We are in between
Person was
Brian, Jordan, and Missy.
Jordan is both a hero and a villain.
What?
I was a saint.
And the
Me and
villain
Missy
of
me and
season.
Missy were underdogs the whole fucking game. How does that happen?
The villain of the season is, congratulations goes to Missy. You are the villain of the season.
What?
Let's be real. An
I
underdog
was a
game does
horrible
not
human
mean
being.
underdog game does not mean somebody's not a villain. Missy was completely AWOL round 1, and then round 2 came up and said, "I'm gonna fuck shit up." Fuck
That's
shit
the
up the
first time
entire
I've
team
ever
merge.
gotten villain of the season ever.
Missy,
Fucking
I
turn
knew it.
blindsided Cat, blindsided Derek, fucking blindsided Quinn, and then immediately after that voted out fucking Divvy, going back and forth flipping. I mean, come on. Missy was an underdog in the merge, but like
I
she
am
was evil at
hurt.
every turn.
and the woman
Okay.
had an
I will say
argument with
this,
Derek as
but-
well when they got voted out as well. Missy, it was between you and Brian, but we voted for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always play a hero, but like I was like, I'm a monster this game. I'm awful.
Oh, you very much were.
Missy, did you get hero of the season in season 1, or who was it?
I was a
No.
player of the season
Right.
in season 1.
Oh, I
All
think-
right. Now for the big award, player of the season, which we narrowed down to the final 3 of this game: Justin, Courtney, and Brian. As is tradition for Triumph standards, the winner of this season does not win player of the season. So Brian, you are out of the running. Although we will say this, the person we have selected for player of the season was always going to win player of the season unless they won. For player of the season, congratulations goes to Justin Calcaterra. You are Triumph's player of the season for All Stars.
I don't want nobody to give a shit for it. Let's be fucking real. Let's be fucking real. Justin thrived without Quinn, and I feel bad saying it, but like Justin thrived without Quinn. Justin had final 2s with every single person. By the time we hit, even before live night, before Malcolm and Jake left, every single one of you fuckers put in your prod chats that you wanted to sit at the end with Justin. Like, I know you guys were all underestimating him, but every single person would have gone to the end with him. He never got blood on his hands. I mean, Justin played the under the radar like iconic game, and sometimes those win, sometimes those don't, but if they don't win, they get player of the season. So
Also, as Justin said, he was the only player to ever vote correctly every single time. No one else did.
and only one vote to his name. Fuck you, Jordan.
We will also say this: Justin, had you won, the player of the season would have been Brian.
It was going to whichever person didn't win the game, because Brian, fuck you.
All right, now we're on to prop favorites. So Ollie's favorite is Courtney.
Now, I said it was Courtney, but then she said earlier that Alex was her favorite, so fuck Courtney.
All right.
Well, you didn't give me enough attention this season. You've been busy with your life.
Next
Excuses.
is my favorite of the season. And this is going to the villain of the fucking season, Missy. Missy, watching you just absolutely backstab almost every single person you have touched in this game. When I mean by this woman was responsible for nearly every single fucking vote out this pre-merge, and the only 2 she wasn't a part of was the 2 she wasn't on a fucking tribe with.
Yeah.
It was insane how this woman literally sat there and went, I'm gonna take power, and just usurped control of 2 separate tribes going into the merge. You more than proved why you were the player of the season, and you very much deserved it this season.
Villain.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next is Alex's favorite. And initially, Alex chose 3 people, but we forced him to choose one.
Yes, we did. Sorry.
Alex's favorite of the season is Jake.
No way.
Oh, that was the cutest smile.
No, wait, hold on. I was like, I'm top 3, and he cut. Oh my! Shut up! Shut up!
The other 2 for Alex were Malkin and Sam. So just know that if we had let him pick more than one person, it would have been all 3 of you too.
Next is John's favorite. And John has selected for his favorite, Edward.
John's not here either because he's doing a freaking show like the star that he is.
Yeah, but Edward, John fucking loved you. He loved you. And next, and last but not least, is
Let's be
Megan's
real.
favorite.
There's no fucking shock here. Come on.
There is literally no fucking shock here. Megan's favorite player is Justin Calcaterra.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm a Justin simp. This entire game, I've been a Justin simp.
And with that, the awards come to a close.
Yay. Oh, I'll stop recording now.